Hello and welcome back to Building on a Budget Models. I'm Thomas and today we're going to be unboxing this. It's the brand new tooled Porsche 911 Carrera 3.2 Coupe G model in 1/24 scale by Revell. A big thanks to Jadlam Racing Models and Revell for supplying me with this kit to review today. I will also be doing a full build and there will be a write-up of that on the Jadlam blog. It's new and I know that it is a brand new tooling, not just a rebox. 109 parts, 17.9 centimetres, level 3. I'll give a comparison of Revell's previous 911 later on. There you are, you can see the actor Jason Bateman driving the car. 2021. And then on the back you can see some images of the prototype model and also some information in various languages, suggested colours, official license, all of that stuff. So let's open it up and have a look on the inside. There we are, I got the body, tyres, more grey sprues, more grey sprues, clear sprues, more grey sprues, and the instruction booklet. The Porsche 911 entered its 10th year in 1973, but was soon to experience a major facelift. Due to US safety regulations, cars had to be able to safely crash at 8 km per hour without sustaining any damage. Prominent rubber bumpers were fitted to both the front and the rear of the 911. The new 911G model had a very successful 17-year run, with almost twice as many cars produced during this period as that of the first generation 911. Various different body styles were released, such as the convertible and Targa top, the most well-known variety being the 930 Turbo, with its distinctive wide wheel arches, shark fin-esque stone chip guards in front of the rear wheels, and whale tail spoiler. This model I'll be building is the 3.2 litre Carrera, which was released in the early 80s. All 911G models had the flat 6 boxer engine, which varied from 2.7 litres up to 3.2. Instruction booklet here. You can see some of the recommended colours. And more recommended colours, and also here some of the parts included, these ones that are greyed out, the ones that aren't needed. You can see here some more parts which aren't needed. I presume that that is for the Targa top version, which is being released later this year. And colour instructions as they go through. This kit has a full engine and also left-hand drive and right-hand drive options. Interestingly, it asks for a red interior. Image on the front of the box, the drawing, is a black interior. Obviously you can do whatever you want with that. And there with the decal options. We'll go through the sprues now, starting with this bag here. 3 sprues in here, so we've got the wheels, and also I think these are the mirrors for the door mirrors. I'm surprised these parts aren't done in chrome actually. We've got this one, which has got the engine parts, gearbox, brakes, exhaust system, things like that. No flash as you'd expect from a brand new tool. Now here this one has got parts of the rear bumper, parts of the front bumper as well. It's also got 4 different headlight housings. I guess that maybe the Targa one is slightly different. It's got a engine cover here which is actually got moulded in slots, which is really nice. You wouldn't want to get too much paint on that. And then you've got the door mirrors up here. This bag here has got two sprues. We'll start with this one, which has got the interior floor, not much detail on that. We've got the door cards, which are quite nicely detailed with speakers, vents, things like that. We've got parts of the brakes, we've got door handles, handbrake. There are pedals here, and these are seatbelt sockets. Wipers. Yeah, there's a gear stick. There's a distributor cap for the engine. Yeah, number plates, rear view mirror. Yeah, nice. Then we've got this one, also in this greyish plastic. You can see here the floor, and you can see there the space for the rear engine. We've got some more parts. I think these are the kind of rubber over fender bits. I think that's for the steering mechanism. These are the back of the seats. I think that might go around the engine. Maybe it's like a sort of firewall. Yeah, nicely moulded. You can see here in that 2021 Revell GmbH Porsche 911 G model. Okay, here we are, a couple more of these grey sprues. So this one has got the rear seats. Now, what's nice is that you can actually fold these down, so that can be moved into either position. Then that, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's probably for the back of these seats. We've got that probably as like a timing belt. And then there's also a steering wheel here, which you can see has got the Porsche name moulded into it, which is a nice feature. So yeah, nice texture to that. Then here we have got either the left-hand drive or right-hand drive dashboards. They're both pretty much exactly the same. Then we've got the seats for the front, and that's kind of housing for the center console, but yet very nicely moulded there. Then here we've got two clear sprues. We'll start with this one. So this presumably is the one that would be different on the Targa top. The rear window here has got moulded surround, and these side windows here as well. Got this one with the front window. It's got a space there for the rear view mirror. Don't really like rear view mirrors being attached to the window, but there we are. And yeah, lots of indicators, two sets of round lights here, and then that's a sort of distinctive 1980s long Porsche rear tail light. The tyres here, which I think are all the same. This kind of centre bit in the middle to maintain the shape. Maybe some are slightly narrower. I think maybe the rear ones are wider. No branding on them. Nice tread on those. So as you can see here, the body is quite nicely moulded with the familiar proportions of the 911. It's moulded in this kind of metallic silver, kind of the same sort of colour as it is on the box. You've got raised detail here like the badge, detail like these vents which are opened up. A little bit of flash there in the middle one, but that could be dealt with. Parts of the front bumper, some of them are moulded, some of them are separate parts. I know interestingly that this black lip here at the top is actually a decal, which will make that a lot easier to colour. It's got a sunroof on the top and some visors underneath. You could cut that out should you want to. The back bumper isn't there. You've got these pins for them to fit in. You also got some spaces for the tail lights. And you can see here where the engine cover will go. There's these spaces here for some decals, and also there are hinges here for the engine cover to lift up. A few mould lines just along here on top of the wheel arches, and along the back though I think they're quite well hidden, so that's nice. Unfortunately, and I think this is a problem with some of the recent Revell kits when they've just been released, there are some sink marks in the plastic just around here. I know that this was an issue with some of the Jaguar E-types. I don't think it was every single one, but this is a pre-production kit which I've got kind of extra early, so hopefully that will be sorted out very soon. Now if we compare this to the much earlier Revell 911 Turbo kit, as you can see here, the scale is pretty much exactly the same. The 911 Turbo kit says 18 centimeters long, this one says 17.9. It might even be something to do with the whale tail spoiler. You can see that the details are pretty much, you know, exactly the same. The dimensions, I think, are only different in that the Turbo has these kind of enlarged wheel arches for wider wheels, and later when we have the engine cover added on, the Carrera won't have the whale tail spoiler. 911 Turbo kit, which is, you know, quite a bit older, is level 4 and also has 86 parts as opposed to the 109 and level 3 that this one is. But yeah, I think that they will not look unusual next to each other, but I'm hoping that this one here goes together a lot better, because I did find some issues with this, although I did build it a long time ago when I was a less experienced builder than I am now. And then finally we have got the decal sheet, which is extensive, as you expect from Revell these days, printed in Italy, so I assume that means cartograph. Also, as well as the kind of common feature of lots of different nationality number plates, there are also a lot of interior decals here. Some of the really nice features are, for instance, these speakers, and I think that that is a road map there. You can see here lots of decals for the dashboard, for the engine, really nice printed. So great. Really looking forward to building this. Thank you very much to Jadlam and Revell. If you want to order one, there's a link in the description down below, and you can get one soon. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.